Yes, we're back. We're back again in Truck and Logistics Simulator. We're back again to carry on building up our empire. And we're back to see if this time can we get ourselves to the big rigid truck. That is the aim. We are 20,000 credits away from getting ourselves there. So we'll see if we can do it. We'll do some jobs and see if we can build our way up. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're new to my videos, welcome indeed. This is going out on a Saturday currently until we get to a point where we've completed it. And other content from me is OMSI on a Monday, Trains on a Wednesday, Fernbus on a Friday. On a Saturday, going out games like this, something single player on a Saturday. And on a Sunday, when we get them, something random. So games I've never played before. So plenty of content from me. Please do hit subscribe if you haven't done already. Stewie, can we try the transit van? It means I've got to buy the transit van. And if I buy the transit van, I can't then afford to buy the rigid truck. Because I'm 20,000 away from buying a rigid truck. If I buy the transit van, which is the same size as this, I then have to work harder to get the rigid. So eventually, I do want to get all the vehicles in the game. Part X man van, you can't. So anyway, let's start the engine, drive our way down here whilst crashing into a Fiat 500. Good start. And go and pick up our first job. So 20,000 is what we need. Hi Chris. To get our way into that rigid truck, and that's the aim for this trip. Okay, so I'm going to take the most expensive. I'm doing quite good actually, thank you. I'm going to take the most value that we can have, which according to this seems to be 6,000. So we'll do that. Right, so this is a bit of this. Oh, that light is so nice. This is a bit of this that I think is really well done. I really like the idea of loading the cargo. If you're watching this live, there's a game coming out on the YouTube channel similar, well, involving a forklift anyway, but nowhere near as good, coming out tomorrow. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, check out last Sunday's, or the Sunday before this video went live. Check out my random Sunday video. It's different, that's all I'll say. Hi John. Okay, so one pallet is on. So rear doors close. So this is certainly a game that I'm going to be following. And we'll be continuing this on a Saturday, I think, until we get to a point where we can buy every vehicle, because you've got the which we'll do this first job, and I'll run through the vehicles in case anybody's new, and run through the ones that you can get, because there's actually quite a variety. I'm certainly looking forward to doing the bulk loader thing. At the moment, we've purchased three. Oh, that's damaged. We purchased 3 vehicles currently. We've purchased this, the drop side tipper, and the little tiny, look at the suspension move as I hit it with the forklift, and the little tiny van that we started with. Eating Sam, eating Chaos. Right, so inside, engine on. Now we've got to follow the line down in the bottom left corner and basically go and drop the stuff off. I'm just really liking this. The thought behind it, the suspension detailing is really good. I'm just winging it by pulling out on junctions. The lighting is really good. The whole concept is really good. I haven't actually found a downside. You know, having track IR eventually, yes, will be really good. Having some force feedback eventually, yeah, will be really good. And they have said that there are more vehicles and trailers and stuff coming as well. So I need to get in this lane over here. Ready to go up on the motorway. We know you do. Right. So this is 6,000. We need 20 to get ourselves enough money. I'm determined to get into that rigid. So we're just going to take the jobs with the most money. It's all about the money, money, money. But if you've been thinking about buying this, I can actually highly recommend it. I really love the concept. And so when we drop this load off, I will go through the vehicle range. In case you're new to this. You know, I'll be glad when the map gets bigger. I love how squirmy the AI are. They've got no brake lights, they've got no running lights. They've got headlights, so that's a thing. They don't indicate, so that does make life interesting when you're trying to follow them. Like there, where he just dives off. Yeah, I know what you mean there, Sam. Which is why I'm gonna just carry on with this on a Saturday until I've got all the vehicles. That's my aim, and then I am going to try and create a calendar so that maybe once a month we'll come back to games like this. Right, so off here. Follow the AI around in his Prius. Is that a Prius? Looks like a Prius. Hi, Liam. Okay, across the bridge. So the big advantage we have with going up to a bigger vehicle is obviously being able to carry more. You know, this van with a trailer can carry 4 pallets, 2 tall pallets in the back of the van and 2 small pallets on the trailer. The tipper thing we've got will carry 2 small pallets on the flatbed and 2 in a trailer, and the tiny little van we've got will carry 1 small pallet in the back of the van and then 2 on the trailer. So I'm hoping eventually we actually get like bigger trailers that can carry either, a box trailer would be quite cool, so we can carry the tall pallets. So in theory you could carry 4 of them using this van. But I'm definitely going to be interested to see with the rigid what the capacity is. There's even, we get to, which you'll see when I go through the vehicles, a forklift thing that can pick up containers, and you've got to load those onto truck trailers. And then I'm guessing is when you get the truck, that's what you have to load. So you load the container on and then you drive the truck. I have said before that I'm not sure what the long term is of this, but this is my 3rd week in a row playing it now, and I've not got bored with it yet. There's plenty of content to do, and hopefully as I continue on over the next few weeks, the game will improve. It's certainly getting less laggy. Come on, Prius. I know you're trying to conserve battery and all that. I love the fact that you just get the back end out, which you could never do in a Prius. So some of the pathing for the AI isn't great, as he's driving on the hard shoulder. And it will be nice eventually when we can actually unload the cargo at the other end as well. Right, so if it's a destination that we've been to a few times, it's going to be... What are you doing? Are you going down there? It's going to be down here. Yeah, a little symbol in the bottom right-hand corner says fragile. Yeah, like that's going to make a difference to my driving. Discord gave me a notification that you were streaming, and then Twitch said you weren't. I think I am. If you get a tipper truck, you could unload. Hi, Jabji. Doing fine, thank you. Yeah, it's going to be the Rigid next. Because you can have that with a trailer as well. Those trailers are very short. Whether it's a pathing thing. Come on, you little Fiat 500 convertible thing. Thank you for highlighting the message, Chris. I can read it. You don't need to highlight it. It's fine. Come on. Look. There we go. Oh, they found the accelerator. No, not turning at this one. Turning at the... No, don't stop there. And don't you pull... No. No. No, okay, well, that's fine. See? Look what you made me do. It was my green light, and you pulled out on me. What are we flying tonight? 747. No, stream's fine. The Queen of the Skies. And not Elton John when he's in a plane. This lane and then down there. Oh, that's lights red. I'm just taking a potluck as where the lights are changing or not. That's loud. Phased out. Thank you very much for the subscription. 4 months. Awesome stuff. Thank you very much for that. Right, into here. It does amaze me. You see, I recognise names the first time they subscribe, and the time goes so quickly. Right, where do you want my load? Over there. Right, 63,951. We've got to get to 77,000 to be able to buy the Rigid. Such a shame still. I can't imagine Heathrow Airport without 747s lined up. Do you think there's a bit of a sort of rash decision? Just like, yeah, we'll just retire them all. Oh, you say you don't recognise me. No, just certain names. I remember when they subscribe, and the time goes so quickly when you see people at like 4 months and 6 months. It's just the time's gone so fast. This year's just been a bit, well, odd, I think is the word. Oh, 7,900. We'll take a bit of that. We'll definitely take a bit of that. It's a bit of a trek. It's probably the longest journey we've done so far, but 7,900? Yeah. We'll have that. We'll definitely have that. How's this game? It's actually really good. Got my hats on. Alright, so this time we got to load the same thing as we just did. So we got loaded 2 tall pallets. Well, I was going to show you the vehicles, wasn't I? Let's go to the garage. Oh, I don't think I can now. Damn it, I'll have to do it at the end of this. Before I take the next load, remind me to go to the garage. I like the fact the suspension... Not now, before I take the next load, you muppet. I like the fact the suspension actually sort of collapses down as well. And compared to the forklift I drive in the video coming up tomorrow, if you're watching this live, the arm goes up and down at a reasonable speed. Right, it's going to load this one through the side door. Oh, don't worry about that. That dent will buff out. Just ignore that. And that one. It's fine, it's a van, it's supposed to have dents. There we go. Considering the shareholders took the bailout loan and they are making 12,000 people redundant, yeah, it seems a bit of a rash decision. But they say it will be 2023 before long-haul numbers return to pre-COVID-19 levels. It's just keyboard controls. No, I'm using my G27. A lot of companies, I think, have almost taken this current situation as an excuse to lay people off, close businesses, you know. It's like, oh yeah, we'll just blame COVID. Shouldn't the van be white? I could have changed the colour. Even got a bit of suspension on the trailer as well. Oh, I seem to have pulled the thing with me. No, leave the pallet on the trailer. Don't bring the pallet with you. There we go. And this is the only odd bit. The pallet now slides forward all by itself. Having a bashed up van, we just see icing on the cake. Yeah. Oh, you can damage the van. That you can dent your vehicle, and the dents do show, as I proved last week, I think it was, or in the last video. So vehicle damage is a thing. I just love suspension. See, suspension moved there. So the rear tailgate comes up. Forklift sounds sad. It's like a sad forklift. The vehicle movement and the vehicle, they've done so much good work with this. Look, the trailer suspension, that's just so cool. This is just completely not what I expected from this game. Right, so we get a fair bit of money for this one. So we've got the two big pallets in the van and the two on the trailer now. So at this rate, it shouldn't take as many jobs to be able to get that. What colour is that light? Oh, it might be red. Oh, I missed my turning. We'll go down to the end here, it'll be fine. But even the interior's actually quite good. Yep, see you, Sam. See you in Majorca. The water in Majorca don't taste like what it ought to. Right, go, go, go. Okay, so my light turns green and you then pull out on me. That's thank you for that. I took a bend too fast on the motorway and my trailer pulled the back of the van round and ended up the other side of the road. I had that last week where stuff fell off my trailer. The physics, they've just done really well. For a studio, I think it's their first game as well. I think it's really cheap to buy. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will link in the description below the Steam page where you can pick it up. You know, I can highly recommend it. Come on, little Transit Connect. Do the going forward faster thing. Well, you didn't go do the going forward faster thing fast enough, did you? I just keep wanting to look around with Track IR. That's the only thing. I'm trying to keep my head still when I'm driving, which is what I do with sort of trucking and stuff. It's the first driving game I've driven in a long time where there isn't Track IR. Hopefully, eventually, they do support it. What happened there with that truck? The trucks just go wild. I did run a slightly red light then. Right, so I'm going to drop this load off. Before I go and pick up another load, then I'll go through the garage. Oh, I've just pulled out on him. Oh well. Right. I think it's one of the longest journeys I've done. Well, the fact they just slow down rapidly, but you get no indicators. It's like, yeah, I think he's going to turn off. Just overtake everything. That's the way to do it. I'm white van man. Well, not quite white. Speeding. Slightly speeding. Oh, the steering's quite vague. Oh, I missed my turning, didn't I? I'll have to come off the next one. Yeah. I wasn't watching the sat nav. Oops. I'm just pulling out of junctions as well. I'm not even looking. Because I just don't care. You could just pull a U-turn. There is that. Green light. Rooney-rooney-boo. Or just cut across the middle of the roundabout. And back on the highway again. What? Oh, I see. I shouldn't have come off. I should have just gone from one highway to another. Oh, that light might be red. I think it was red, actually. I see what it was trying to make me do now. Oh, well, we got it. Not yet, Trent. When I get to the other end. Right, go, go. Yeah, calm down, Trent. He was like an excitable puppy on the trucking string. Okay, I won't overtake this car. Was it a Saab? Could be an old Saab. Wow, he just decided to go that way. Trent's impatient. He is. There's a boat on the water. Well, actually, there might not be a trucking stream next week. So it must be 2 weeks. He didn't say hi. Right, where are you going in your... Was it Audi A1? Oh, he's not turning off. Okay. Speed limit 100. You are doing nowhere near that. What are you doing? You're going off here now, aren't you? Yes, thought so. I think they changed the gearbox issue, so there must have been an update. Wow, that lighting. Aye, Christ. Are you? Look at the physics on the trailer. If we stay behind it long enough for it to actually go somewhere. Headlights. I'll put them on. There we go. Actually, it wasn't bad a journey for the money we're making from it. Oh, I'm following the truck. Braking. That trailer is really short on that truck. Okay, so in here. Round here. What's that? Is that a ramp? I turned my head then to look. Hang on. Is that a ramp? Why is there a ramp there? That's... okay. Character patience, Trenty boy. Oh, I've got to reverse the trailer in on. Jump achievement? Well, it could be something to do with the monster truck thing. Maybe. They really need to add brake lights, tail lights and indicators to the AI. Yes, they do. Do it, do it. Right, there we go. Now got we're only less than 7,000 away now. Right, now we'll look at the garage. Okay, so if you haven't seen the vehicles before, we'll go through the vehicles. So you start off with, which is what we bought, was one of these. So this is the first vehicle I bought. Basically, it only gives you enough money at the start to be able to buy this, which will carry one small pallet in the back. And it's got a low capacity of 550 kilos. I managed to put 800 kilos in it, so don't worry about that. You then have, start at the beginning then, you can have a car. Don't know why. Doesn't carry any things, but it's there. You can have a pickup truck, which will carry 800 kilos. So I'm guessing you could put a small pallet in the back of that. But you also can have the Ford, which I just think looks so nice. I love the way these things look. Ford have got that styling absolutely spot on. So 2 pickups. The Ford would be my choice in those. There's the minivan. You've also got the minibus with the seats taken out. I don't know why they'd have a version of this with the windows in, but that will carry 800 kilos. So that, I'm guessing you can put 2 pallets in the back of. The panel van, there's the Transit, which will carry 1,300 kilos. There's the one we've got, the MAN, which will also carry 1,300 kilos. So there's those two options there. You've got the drop side, which we've also got, which will carry 900 kilos. So this is the only vehicle I can't see the benefit of, because it carries less weight than the Transit, unless you've got to use it to pour stuff into at some point. But with those sides, it's not going to hold very much. So I can't see the benefit of this. But there's also a bigger version, but that does carry 1,450 kilos. So that carries more weight. And again, Transit, what's not to like? Then you've got what we're going to try and aim for this evening. So the Rigid truck, 77,000 to buy. We're on 71,875. That's what we want to be buying tonight. Is the Rigid, which will carry 7,000 kilos. So we should be able to earn some good money with that. Also get the Tipper, which is 114,000. So by doing more jobs in the Rigid, we earn more money. Happy days. So you then get the Rigid. They're trucks. So we've got Volvo here. There's 70,000 to buy. So not that bad. In theory, we could afford to buy that now, but I want to go Rigid next. You've got the Scania, which is licensed at 84,000. You've got the MAN, which again is licensed at 97,000. And you've got the VNL, which is 140,000. That, I think, on these roads around here would be ridiculous. But in other vehicles, you've got this thing. You've got the monster truck. Apparently there are some off-road locations that you've got to deliver to, and it will carry 800 kilos. That's going to be a hell of a forklift reach to get up there and the load into that. It's 250,000 for that thing. That's a lot of money. Then we go to the forklift that we've just been driving. Obviously, you don't need to buy this. A bigger forklift, which again you don't need to buy. This is the thing that will lift containers, so shipping containers, onto the back of trailers to use with the trucks. And you've got the loader for putting stuff into the Tipper. So loads of vehicles in the game, and there are going to be more. So there are more coming. So I'll go back to my MAN and drive it. How do you get trailers for trucks? In the same way I think it works that we get the trailer for the van. You pull up to the job and the trailer will then be there. So you pull up in a tractor unit, similar to the other trucking game, in that the trailer will be there waiting for you. So you just pull up in the tractor unit. Right, so across the road there's a point, so we'll just go there. So we only need 7,000 to get the Rigid. And reward 7,500. That's another 5,000. I'm gonna take that one, because that's just an easy tow, isn't it? There's no loading. It's an easy grab and dash. So we'll take that. That should give us enough money then. So again, these sort of things that you just tow will become more commonplace in a variety of vehicles. Apparently you can combine loads. So that's something we could look at in the future. I said I will carry on with this until we've got every vehicle. Getting that monster truck thing could be interesting. Right. So now we go and drop this off, and then we buy the Rigid. Yeah, easy job. We like easy. So there's no loading, unloading. You just hitch it up and drive it. I could have towed this with a little tiny van, really. And then we'll go to the Rigid. Looking forward to that. Interested to see how much money we can make. You never know, in the next hour and a half we might be able to make enough to get another 70 grand. You're still battling with SPDFR. just give up. Simples. Don't do it. It's for the 12-year-olds, unless you're 12. If you are, then it's full of your kind. Then go for it. Overtaking, which we shouldn't really do with the trailer, I don't think. Oh, I might have slightly tapped the Prius. Oh, no, they haven't sorted the gearbox. Oh, they sort of have sorted the gearbox issue. There we go. Down to first. I'm actually really liking this game. Brake, 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 brake. Prius, wow, luckily he shot off there. Yeah, the sooner they get rear working lights, the better. Come on then, Aero 57. Actually, I had that with OMSI this morning, trying to record a video, and OMSI refused to recognise my wheel. It took 2 computer restarts before it finally recognised it. Definitely shouldn't be going this fast towing. Just keeping up with the flow of traffic, it's fine. Evening Spasimo. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you bought this game, let me know below. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. Are you enjoying it? Are you looking forward to seeing what the future holds for it? I certainly am. It's frustrating, you only get about 45 FPS, but when it works you do enjoy it. Well, that's the key thing. That's what gaming is all about. Let's get that damn truck. We will after this job. We'll have enough money. Turning off. If you're watching this live, oh blimey, something I haven't done in a long time is happening tonight. I'm going to be back for another stream later on. Back at about, well, between 9:30 and 10 I'll start the stream, but for a 10 PM departure in flight, a farewell flight to the 747, as British Airways have announced that they're retiring their 747s. We're doing a farewell flight tonight to the 747. If you're watching this on YouTube, then hopefully that will also go on YouTube as well. So yes, late night flying, because people are struggling to get together for the Thursday night flights. We're going to do some late night flying on a Saturday. Not every Saturday. Maybe look at doing every other Saturday or something. Okay, AI, stop driving on the hard shoulder. I'll be joining you later. I've been trying to get myself into a better sleep routine. The stream's going to actually is going to take me out of my sleep routine. The latest I've gone to bed in the last 2 weeks has been 10:30. I think the last time I stayed up till midnight was probably New Year's Eve. So I think it's just me, Sam. Don't know if Roxy will be joining. Don't know if anybody else will. But certainly just me and Sam for now. You'll be joining in chat. Awesome. Green light. Come on, I want to get this rigid. Oh, there was a smash between some AI. No, that's it. You just dawdle along. Oh, come on. What speed are you supposed to be doing? Overtaking. It's not an obligation, Spasimo. If you're there, you're there. It's great. If you're not, it's fine. It's late night. I don't expect the regulars to all sort of stay up late just to watch the stream. It's not a problem. Right, end is down here somewhere. Oh, that was a smash. The AI is like crashing into each other. Okay, in here. Excuse me, Gov, got a thing for you. Where do you want it? You want it over there. Okay. Can you crash through the bar? No, I don't think you can. Okay, change the camera because I can't reverse on the internal view. With a twiddly little trailer like this. There we go. We have the money, money, money. Okay. Let's go to the garage then and buy this rigid. Purchase vehicle. Purchase. Drive it. Sunshine. Oh, that's a view. We got a rigid truck. I'll take a screenshot of that. Yay, new truck. Okay, so I'm guessing it works exactly the same way then. Oh, that's a noise. Okay. Is it a Scania? Or isn't it? Is it? Hang on. Yeah, it is. Oh, that sounds quite beefy. Wow. That does sound quite beefy. Blimey. Okay, what do we got here then? 9,000, 11,000. Oh, that's a trailer and drag. I think we'll work up to that. I think we just want to see what we can get loading it ourselves first, and then we'll work up to the drag. So we'll go that one. So I think it's very far. And see how many pallets we got to put on. Whoa. Okay, we're in a warehouse now. What oh, those 2 pallets are... Okay, this is cool. So we've loaded... Oh, I'm liking this now. I didn't realise it's going to be... Okay, this bit of it, again, if you're watching this on YouTube, go and check out the Random Sunday video that went out a week before this. If you're watching this live, this is pretty much what tomorrow's YouTube video is. I didn't realise it'd be like a warehouse type environment we got to be in now. Don't drive off the dock. And a pallet of bricks. This is one of those games where Steve loves it but does not become successful on YouTube. The first video actually did really well on YouTube. The second video is going live in 13 minutes time. So hopefully it does well as well. So if I just put it there, is it going to move forward? Or if I just push the other one into it, I'm guessing. That's made a... That's... I just thought we'd have to load them on from, like, the outside. Cool. Okay. Cargo's in place. Move back the loader vehicle. Doors shut. What's the next truck we'll get? I haven't driven this one yet. I'm liking that noise. Right, so again. That's really cool. Wow. Hello, Mr. Policeman. Tipper trucks after this one. Yeah, I think it might be right. And then work up to the... That noise is epic. Okay, how can you not want this game now? It's got its faults, you know, the mirrors aren't fantastic. It'll be great when there's track IR. It'll be great when there's force feedback. But how can you not want this? It's, you know, it's a Scania. What's not to love? I'm looking forward to the trailer, to the drag. Because that's how are we going to load that? I wonder if that will be 2 separate loading docks then. I wonder if one loading dock will be the trailer and one loading dock will be the truck. It's short. Oh, spoilers. Blimey, it's quick. Okay, that's a spawning point, isn't it? Because there's a truck that spawns in there every time we go past. It's just all sorts of V8 goodness, isn't it, this thing? So I'm guessing when we get to the tractor unit, that'll basically be the same interior as this. We have this stream next week. Yes. I'm going to carry on because I want to get a monster truck. That noise. So we've got another hour to go tonight. So I'm interested to see. You know, we haven't made as much money with this load as I thought we were going to. But I suppose if we can make like 10, 11,000. Oh, that's some movement. Or have I missed? I shouldn't have come off, should I? Wrong way. Yeah, I know. I was getting excited by driving. I was getting carried away. Just do a U in the middle of the road. It's fine. Mind that post. Steering's very vague. Where are you going? Prius? No, you're just taking the world's slowest. Oh. Oh, there's a Skoda. See, I think the tipper's the one to aim for. That's what, 114,000. That's going to take us a while. Braking! Come on, Aero 57. It sounds really nice, doesn't it? Oh, I think the AI has had a bit of an issue there. Oh, and then disappeared. There is so much of this. Wow, that's definitely a spawning point. I think they're spawning in a bit high. There is so much of this that they've got absolutely right. Better off getting the Arctic. You then get a choice of what trailer you can pull: low bed, curtain sider, and tipper. Yeah, I wanted to make a sort of a progression up to this being the next step up from the van. But yeah, I think the Arctic's going to be the long-term goal. I think next we'll go for the the dumper thing. That's a view. We've been up here before. It's obviously taking us to new places as well. So we didn't earn much money from this trip. It was actually quite a long trip. We'll see if we can get the trailer thing. You have to load the tipper with a front loader. Yeah, that's what I want to... It's going to take us a little while. Again, whether we'll get to it in this stream/video. Get on your side of the... Wow. Yeah, AI pathing. Not good along there. Crazy AI. Let's go up over the curb. Park the vehicle in the parking space. You'd have thought, unless that's something that will come eventually, we'll be backing it up to a loading bay. And yes, different trucks you buy, the more app opens up in different locations. Ah, okay. Alright. Okay, so, wow, it's only 1,700 we get for that. Look at the distance. 2,000 kilometres. And we only get 1,700 for it. Blimey. Okay, not actually, I thought the money would go up dramatically. We'll do the trailer and drag thing then. Okay, so we've got to load. Actually, put the lights on the warehouse, thank you. So we've got to load 2 onto the trailer and 2 onto the truck. So it isn't a case of just because we've got bigger vehicles we're going to earn more money. I thought because of the carrying capacity of this that the money would go up. I suppose that would make it too easy. Don't know why I've gone back this far. I don't find it's a pallet of bricks though. The bricks are us. Oh, I need to go. I'm spinning around. And then push that pallet on with this pallet. By the power of Grayskull. Oh, okay. There we go. So that one's on. And now we load the trailer. You've got to go to other pickups to get more money, not where you drop off. Ah, okay. So you've got to hunt around for them. I'm just going, well, for convenience sake, I'm just staying where we're dropping off, so I'm not just driving around looking for jobs. Loading, loading. I really love this aspect of the game. Thought we would have held more pallets than this though. You can always see the front of the forklift dip down as the pallet goes on as well. Shove it forward. There we go. That's on there. Right, now we've got to attach ourselves to... That noise! We've got to attach ourselves to the trailer now. We got a proper truck. Oh, way out. I keep meaning to look with track IR. That way. So the job with the most money isn't necessarily where we drop off then. I'm just pulling out. Doesn't seem to be affected by the weight either. So I'm guessing that's something that will come in the future. So we've got quite a bit of weight on board and obviously the trailer. And it's not affected by it. And because the steering's very light and slightly vague, it's difficult to make sure I'm going in the right direction. I like the sound of the downshift. Power station. So I'm guessing is all you can do with this thing is the trailer. I wonder if we could look. Can you, I think you can search when you go to look for a job at a certain place. You can look by vehicle. So you could go, the vehicles I've got. So in theory, there could be a job that's worth more money for one of the other vehicles that I own. But this is cool. The fact we're bouncing up and down as well. Behind the Mercedes. Come on, Mr. Mercedes. Doing 54. You're going to turn off. I hope you're going to turn off. Oh, no, he's decided to accelerate. Probably on his phone, probably texting. Downshift. Oh, windmill going round over there. Right, make sure I don't miss my turning this time. You can get the air brake noise. Oops. Nothing to see there. Hi, Dave. Okay, this guy in the Mercedes is really annoying me now. That noise. didn't think it was going to be that good. Hey, Mercedes have gone straight on. Shouldn't ground out the trailer. Oh, at least we're not going straight down this road this time. That was green when I spotted it. Does that count? Uh-oh. What's going on down here? Oh, nothing. Why has that police car got police spelt backwards written on it? The lighting looks brilliant. Okay, in here, in here. Park the vehicle in a parking space. What parking space? Around the other side, I'm guessing. He nearly ran over multiple cyclists today. That's fine. Just throw the bikes in a hedge. No one will know. Oh, there. Okay. Warning, this vehicle is reversing. Badly. It's all going so well. We only got 6,200 for that. It's not a lot of money. Oh, that's some really vague steering going on there. How do I do the getting out of this place? We gotta get out of this place. Somewhere I came in would probably be a good idea. They decided not to leave a car space between them, and then the front one was two abreast. 60-mile-an-hour road. Well, I thought you shouldn't ride two abreast. Wow, what are you doing? Typical Audi driver. Oh, typical white van man now trying to cut up the inside. Fuel. Yeah. Probably need some. $1,000. Wow, there's not a lot of money in using this truck, is there? 8,000 for that one. Owned vehicles. How much? What's the most I can earn from vehicles I've got? 5, 6. No, it's probably that then, isn't it? 8,000 then from that one. You are an Audi driver. This is, well, the rhymes with dock and lock. Springs to mind. This is going on YouTube. Sock, that's the one. Right, so load the brickies on the truck. Come here, little bricky. Bricky, bricky, bricky. I did honestly think that we'd earn more money with the larger truck. I thought, oh god, that was a thing. The fact that the front of the forklift dips down as well. We'd normally get suspension on the forklift for that reason. Shove it forward. You love how I play the game, really? Start your engines. Oh, that noise! That noise reminds me.
Oh yeah.
Legit. Jar killer? You killed jars. That's cruel. Jars are an endangered species. Don't kill jars. Jars are for life, not just for Christmas. But welcome anyway. Oh, there's a lamppost. Fuel. I need the fuel stuff. I'll go and do the fuel thing just down here. There's a jar of hearts. That's just wrong. Song, isn't it Queen of Hearts? Oh, I think of the wrong song. That's the auto repair. Go for it. I'm going to fit under there, hopefully. There's no crash, so we're okay. Stop engine before loading fuel. It's probably wise. Okay. What was the load fuel button? If I put fuel in? Was it a thing? T to refuel. That'll be the one. There we go. Oh, looped audio. 705.6 Cs. That's a lot of Cs. Right, we have the fuel. YOLO! Oh, I've gone wrong. Didn't see anything, nothing to see there. Oh! That was movement. Right. It's cones in the road. Who put them there? Power. Go, go, go. Change down. There we are. I hope those bricks aren't fragile. Where are you going, Mr. Fiat? Change down. There we are. That noise is really nice. It's not a disappointing noise, as noises go. It's quite pleasurable as a noise. Oop, that's a thing. That's a junction. Go, 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 go. I don't think you'd actually want it this loud if you're in the cab of the truck. Because I imagine it'd probably get quite, headachy after a while. But this is exactly what I love from a game. Where are you going, Audi? Oh, no, you're going straight on. You've got to be able to hear the engine. I'm honestly genuinely surprised at how good this game is. I had it for a week or more than that, I think, before I did the first content on it, because people were saying, oh, it's not great, graphically it's awful, and I was reluctant to do it, and I just thought, well, I'll do it, if it's bad, it's bad. But I'm just I wouldn't come back for a third time to stream it if it was bad, would I? And there will be a fourth time, because I'm determined to get the tipper, and then we want to get the tractor unit, and it's going to take a long time, but that monster truck will be quite cool as well. I like the idea of using the little the pickup. ETS with a twist. This is what ETS should have been at the beginning. Start with a small van and work your way up to a trucking empire. Imagine this in ETS's map. Start with that little tiny van and take loads. And then work up to you by a bigger van. Then you work up to you by a rigid. Then you work up to you by the trucks. Just imagine how awesome that would be. SCS need to buy this company that's done this game and go, hello, we want to partner with you. They could call it ETS2 the early years or something, or I don't know. European Logistics Simulator. Because I just love the fact that you start with that little tiny Peugeot Bipper van if you're in the UK, and then I've worked up to this just by doing jobs. Well, that bit of it they'd have to take out, I think, but the vehicle aspect of it I think would be brilliant. One thing I'd like to see, again, which incorporates the game that's coming up on YouTube tomorrow, or check out the Sunday before this video, is you would then have to take the pallets off the racks in the warehouse and put them on the truck. And then drive the truck. And then unload them at the other end and put them on a rack in the warehouse. So you're doing everything from start to finish. Okay, these routes aren't as long as they are in ETS, but it's fine. Bloody Prius drivers. And you with your Toyota Aygo, why would you buy that? No, IQ, wouldn't it? The Aygos are quite smart. Again, check out the video coming up tomorrow if you're watching this live. Again, last Sunday, if you're watching this on YouTube, or Sunday before this. Warehouse Simulator. Initially, I thought, oh god, this is bad. But there's a twist at the end that makes me go, oh. So, yeah. It almost, you want that with this and ETS2 as one game, which you'll see when you watch the content on it. That light's going to change any time now. It's fine. It's lighting in this though. No, it's not, Offingham. Completely the opposite. I've got to find my way in now. Which I probably missed it. Have I missed the entrance? Have I missed the entrance? Where's the entrance? I'll have to go around the block. I'll go around the block. Must be on this side then. We've just done 3 sides of the place. Okay. How do I... Have I seriously missed the entrance? It's got to be around the front. Fence. 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 And there's a gate up here, look. See? Secret hidden gate hiding it from me. In there. $7,200. I mean, a long way. So how much was the Green Hut is a bin? Oh, you know. How much was the where is it? It was there, wasn't it? First time I watched it, I said never again, and somehow you made me like the game, but totally disagree with my comment. Well, you just said it wasn't very good. Hi, Rishi Dave. So, how much is this thing? 114,000. You know, 95,000. No. No. I've lost my truck now. There it is. So I don't think we're going to make another 95,000. Fellow Dave. They're ganging up on us. They're everywhere. Daves and Gingers. I've got to watch out for them. Right. That's a good noise. Okay, let's go to a dot down the road then. Hang on, that put me somewhere different to where I went in. You know, it's one thing that's lacking in this. People. There's nobody around. There's no pedestrians. Okay, how can I keep losing the... How can I keep losing the entrances? Has that been an update? I'm sure they weren't this difficult last time to find the entrances. There. Ah, yeah, they put gates in. No, they haven't. That's not a gate. Ignore that. It's a hole in the fence. Don't mind me. It's making no money though. Okay, what's the most money we can make from all the vehicles we've got from it? So we make 8,000. Ask from this anyway. 7,000, 4,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 7,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. 8,000 then is the most we can make. Where was it? Oh, you've lost it. Oh, you have there. All right, 8,000. Right. Load these on then. I really fancy doing a job in the little tiny van. I like that little van. So maybe we'll do this job and then we'll switch to the little van. I know. Oh, that's not low enough. We're not going to get enough money in this video to get the tipper truck anyway. I just love the fact that you got to load them. Right, go, go, go. I don't know how much it is currently on Steam, but if it's somewhere around the £20 mark, I would say it's well worth it. Nice. There we go. Inside view. I've got to find my way out over there. We need names for the vehicles. Oh god, no, I'm not naming vehicles. I'd never remember them. Oh, I do like those Octavia estates. Skoda Octavia VRS estate. I've gone the wrong way. That's what's happened there. Vanny McGee. Yeah, I'm going to put this nicely. No. I've got to go up the ramp without hitting bridge. Milk the man van. Again, probably needs some work. That's a bridge over there. That is definitely quite a bridge. We're not going that way. You meant Mick. Mick. Ah! Wow. Okay, no wonder it sped off. Blimey. Yeah, the AI needs some work. So far, the best thing for making money, without, I should imagine, costing us a lot in fuel, is the van. I was expecting to load, 4 or 6 pallets onto this thing. Vango the van. Again, hopefully you don't sort of name pets in your house, because I'd feel really sorry for them. Oh, I've got to do the coming off here. That's the movement. Changing down takes some work. It just doesn't like... If you stop and it's in too high a gear, it does get confused. So do I, but the truck gets confused as well. Nearly into the wall. If I had a male pet, most likely Jasper, and female Luna. You can't just get... Jasper. Okay. You can have Jasper the Jack Russell. See, that would work if you had a Jack Russell. My budgie's called Psycho. That's a proper name for an animal. Dropside Dave. Dropkick Dave. We're getting there. Place I used to work years ago, we had a Renault Kangoo as a van, and we called it Skippy. Because Skippy the kangaroo. Kangoo, kangaroo. And everyone then called it Skippy. He was coming, you got the keys for Skippy? Yeah. So it's, you want a one-word name, really. Disco Dave. No, that's Dave on a Saturday night out. In his white leather jumpsuit. And the odd Friday. I thought it was drag on a Friday. So I imagine this thing has used quite a lot of fuel. Disco Damsel. Oh, that's some vague steering. Reggie the Rigid. Now that's there's work there, but you'd call it Reggie, wouldn't you? You want a name, you want a single name so that you know what it is. Manny. I'm coming off here now at the place behind the... I've always seen you stuck down a Prius. And a Toyota IQ. And Aston Martin did a version of that once, didn't they? Was it the Signet? It was basically a Toyota IQ with an Aston Martin badge on it. Tipsy the Tipper. Yeah, so you got to name them like it's a kid TV show. A kid TV show? A kids TV show. You know, Thomas Tank Engine. It's the only one I can think of. This lighting is pretty epic. Dippy Dropside. You always think of Dipsy now, aren't you? You've got a Teletubbies thing going on. Come on, van. Wow. Go any slower? Van Helm. You could call it Van Halen. See now see if you're going along that sort of tangent, you'd call it Eddie. You know what was, well, What was Van Gogh's first name? This is Eddie a vegan? Oh God, no. There'd be all sorts of brown smoke coming out the back of it. Vincent, there you go. So he called a van Vincent. Why people say, why Vincent? Vincent Van Gogh. But then we got lots of vans, so you'd have to differentiate between them. Van Gogh everywhere. Oh, there's some braking. You want me to shove it here, okay. Why that way? It's 8,000 for that. Still got 28,000. Forky the forklift. See that now? See that works. Now you're just thinking of Toy Story 4 now. It's your favourite film, isn't it, Dave? Go on, admit it. Go on, admit it. It's your favourite film. Right, owned vehicles. What have we got for the little tiny thing? 7,400. That's not bad. We could do that because we haven't driven this for a while. Maybe. Right, so now we're back in the little tiny van. Look. So we've got 2 pallets to go on the trailer. Wally the wheel loader. You're just thinking of animated films now. I give up with you lot. Right, so this little tiny van, which is the one we started with, I think is brilliant. So we can put 1 pallet on it, or in it even. Tails the trailer. No, now you're thinking of Sonic the Hedgehog. Right. Let's load these 2 onto the trailer. So there's no way we're going to get enough money to be able to get the tipper. I honestly thought that we would make money quicker. We were making money quicker in the van. The MAN van. The man van you could call Rin Tin Tin. Okay. Oh, that's not me going forward. So just smack the heck out of the trailer. There we go. Right, so there we go. It's a pallet in a little tiny van. It even sounds great. So we got out of the big rigid and now jumping in a thing that we could park in the back of the rigid. And the trailer is bigger than the van. Surely that wouldn't be allowed, would it? That just wouldn't be a thing. Hang on, they put a logo in this now. That wasn't there last time. They put a logo on the steering wheel. Shameless plug and all that. He was an Alsatian dog. What, Rin Tin Tin? I don't recognise the name, just didn't know what it was associated with. Marley or Marmaduke. Oh, that's a corner. So this little thing is brilliant. It's a little van that could. This would probably make money quicker. Rin Tin Tin was a German shepherd that was an international star in motion pictures. He was rescued from World War I battlefield by an American soldier, Lee Duncan, who was nicknamed him Rinty. Duncan trained Rin Tin Tin and obtained silent film work for the dog. Oh, there you go. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Indeed. I do wish they would indicate where they're going. It's like, oh, why would you do that? Okay, something coming. And then they just shoot off. AI definitely needs work. It is. I think this is probably the quickest way, if you pardon the pun, of making money in the game. Is just to build a load up with this. You've got to be really careful with the handling. Wow, AI truck just spawned in down there. That was a thing. Oh, there's a truck coming. The pallets have shifted on the trailer. Oh, they're not too dented, we'll be alright. That actually shows the handling works quite well with the trailer attached. Off-Road Van Simulator 2020. I can't see the pallet in the rear view mirror anymore. I'm guessing it slid all the way forward. Back across the bridge. Oh, there it is. I can see it now. G-Force has slid it back again. Up into 6th at 120 Ks. Hope it's not breakable. It is fragile. A little symbol down the bottom right hand of the screen. Braking! Lots of squirmy braking. Blimey, how the hell did I get that round there then? The load might be okay, but the trailer ain't going to be up for much. It's brilliant, Disillusion. I wasn't sure on it when I first started it, but this is the 3rd week in a row I've streamed it on a Saturday, and I'm absolutely loving it. We've just bought a first rigid truck. Well, I've just leapt back into this for the lols. And the rigid sounds flipping awesome. Come on. It's good to get the load arrive alive. Well, get the load arrive undamaged. Driving like a right West Countryman. Oh, indeed. I've been called lots of things. Yet in real life, I drive quite slowly and gently. You're going to pull out on me, aren't you? Yeah, that was the thing. Braking. Braking. I drive quick but don't speed. I drive at the speed limit. But I don't speed. Oh, you're going to use the right lane to turn left. Yep. Typical Mercedes driver. And we are going in down here. Football Manager on laptop, darts on telly, and Steve on my phone. Oh, I see. I'd take the bottom place then on your phone. I don't know where the developers are from this game. I'm trying to work out what country it was supposed to be set in. It's sort of got an American vibe to it, but a German vibe. All these sort of games normally from Germany. But I don't know where they are actually based. Well, you could put darts on your phone. No, it's fine. I know where my priorities are. Your priorities are. 7,300. Right, there's a low place over there. This thing's just so nippy. Right, what have we got? Oh, 10 grand. That's got to be a thing. We'll end with that one. We'll do this one for 10 grand. And we'll probably make that the last load of the day. Right, so we've got a load. I love this bit. Right. So we've got a load. 2 on the truck and 2 on the trailer. Lowering the forks would probably be a good idea. Nothing to see there. Flying tonight, yes. What truck next? That I'm going to buy, well, aim for the tipper. It won't be in this video, it'll be next week, hopefully. Because we need 114,000 for that. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you are enjoying the content, please let me know below. Because I do intend on carrying on with it. Turkey, okay. So yes, watching this live, unusually, or something we haven't done for a long time, I'll be back later on with another stream. At somewhere around 9:30, 9:45 for a flight stream. Paying homage to the recently retired by British Airways 747. So flying a 747 from Palma down to Casablanca, where tomorrow we're going to be leaving Casablanca. Am I supposed to get these pallets on there? Tomorrow we're going to be leaving Casablanca and flying to Lanzarote. I'm going to move this pallet over and out of the way. So I can then get that pallet on. And yeah, tomorrow's going to be in the 767. Oh, that nearly came off. If I can get it started. Well, hopefully by the time the stream starts tomorrow, I'll have the plane started. I've got to remember how to start at 747. Which hopefully both those videos you will see on YouTube. No, leave the thing in there. Time's tomorrow's stream. 1 o'clock, I think. Oh. There we go. Leave the pallet behind. That's the way to do it. Pick up this one. Even the forklift's really good fun to drive. There we go. I'm slightly stuck. Right, so now listen to it. This noise is awesome. That's just a great noise. Alright, I'll hook it up to the trailer. Whoa. Okay, that was a thing. What was that? I don't think it liked that. We'll try that again. Trailer detached. Really? There we go. It was fragile, now smashed, yeah. The engine reminds me of a diesel train. That startup reminds me of old fairground engines that you used to have, well, when I was a kid anyway. Oh, that might have been an accident. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I haven't done any train sim for a long time. I've really got to try and get some train sim back into the stream. There's just too much content, that's the problem, and not enough time. Yeah, it's you, Shimmy. A bad influence on things. Right, so this is the last load that we'll do then. So not quite enough money made to get ourselves into the tipper, but we got our truck. And a damn fine sounding truck it is too. We'll follow this truck, which I'm sure will go well. Speed limit 50. Yeah, so you're going to do 30 around the corner. Yeah, so next time, hopefully we'll try and get enough money to get the tipper. And then we'll have to come back again after that, I think, to get the Arctic. So there could be a few more videos in this. Whether I'll do them all week by week, because I do really want to do some train sim. I haven't done that in a while. I do really want to do some tourist bus. I haven't done any of that in a while. And I've really got to try and fit in some more cooking sim and bus mechanic sim. What about the monster truck? Well, exactly, that's 250,000. So that's going to take a while. Well, exactly, there's just too much stuff. You know, Wednesdays is Wreckfest. Thursdays I'm going to be chucking in something. Fridays is trucking. Saturdays is something. So I've got a Thursday and a Saturday to do some single player. That went well. I've got... As I was saying, I've got a Thursday and a Saturday to do single player stuff. so I should be able to fit more in. I think every other week I'll do some OMSI on a Thursday. We'll sort something. So streams from next week will be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 5 streams a week, possibly 6. Pedal to the metal. You going off here, or are you just slowing down and being a troll? Wow. Yeah, the AI definitely needs some work. Watch out when passing 88 miles an hour. Indeed. At least we can hear the glorious noise, and glorious it is. I didn't think it would sound this good. I'm still completely blown away by this game. Oh, that changed down then. This is better than ETS. It is. There's a noise. No, they're all autos. I think eventually there are manuals coming, but everything at the moment is an auto. Come on in your stupid little A1. Buy a proper car. Buy a Golf. Come on. Wow, see the truck spawn in down the distance. They just dropped from like 10 feet. Look, pick a lane. Not a lane, a lane. Oh, typical Audi driver, isn't it? I go to overtake and he speeds up. Yeah, cheers, Chris. I've got to come in here now anyway. And just cut off the Audi driver. Oh, now we got a Mercedes driver. Whoa! Cut the corner slightly, that's fine. Right, around here and in. Park the vehicle in the parking space. In there. So I'm going to have to go across the road then, aren't I? I just block the road while we reverse. There we go. So we've got 46,000. We need 14,000 to get the next vehicle. But there we go. We will end that there for today. Wow, that was 2 hours. That went so quick. And what a great game this is. Can highly... They stuck that G on there, haven't they? That G440 looks a bit... okay. Yeah, I can highly recommend purchasing it. If you're watching this on YouTube and you've got this far, I will put a link to it in the description below. I'll also link the awesome Discord server in the description below as well. Do check that out. And where this was originally streamed on Twitch, check out Twitch as well, where I stream live at weekends. Patrick, thanks very much for the follow. For those watching live, I will be back in about 2.5 hours' time for some Saturday night late night flight, an homage to the 747, taking it on a flight from Palma down to Casablanca. So streaming about 9:30, somewhere at 9:30, 9:45 tonight for some late night flying, and then back again tomorrow afternoon for some more flight as well. So thanks to Patrick for following, to Legit Jar Killer for killing jars, for following earlier, Phased Out for subscribing, and for you lot for chatting. I'll be back in a couple of hours time for some flight. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.